This is me, this is me, this is where I wanna be. Tryna plant that money tree so the children they could see, they could see, they could see. You could do anything and be anything. They say like,
hey there Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning back in to Om Prana by Collective. I am Hailey. Now, quick announcement before we jump into your June energies. Now, I am running a 50% discount for all people who have Gemini placements in their chart. So if you happen to be one of those people, you can check out the link down below and book a reading with me. Or if you just would like to surprise a special Gemini in your life, that would be amazing as well. The link will be down below. Alright, let's get into prayer and then we can start talking about what's happening for you in June. Divine Creator, we come before you this day with so much gratitude in our hearts. I in particular would like to thank you for putting me in front of the collective of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Stellium North Node, and any other important placements that they may have or are watching for. I humbly request the presence of my spirit guides, ancestors, way showers, archangels of the highest light and resonance, as well as those of the collective of Sagittarius. I humbly ask specifically for this reading for the presence of Archangel Haniel and Archangel Metatron. Thanking you. Alrighty guys, so as I was meditating on your energy, I got this visual like of this guy like lifting weights in the gym, and he ended up like I don't know, straining too much, like getting, you know, when you get those stitches, the types that like you can't move afterward. But yeah, I think that's just a really big warning, if you are working out, to not overdo it. You know, moderation is key in everything. For the person that message is for, I feel like they were just like blowing off steam and ended up doing a bit too much. So watch out for that in June. But if we look at that visual metaphorically, Sagittarius, I feel like a lot of you have the feeling or have felt that, you know, you have been carrying big burdens. Funny because the 10 of wands is here with the 7 of wands as well. Now that's your energy, fire energy. You may feel like you have been overburdened, or you've just been taking on too much, like taking on more than you can handle, you know, pretending to put on a brave face and saying it's all right, it's okay, you can do it, but ending up hurting yourself in the process. So I think you're taking a step back and protecting your well-being, protecting your health as well, I'm hearing. And that's really beautiful energy, Sagittarius, as we go into June. Alrighty. Also as well with that visual, you know, I feel like a lot of you may have been going through tough times, you know, and you may be feeling like you have to put on a brave face for the people around you. Wow, you have 3 major arcana. What's going on, Sagittarius? Yeah, so you may have felt like you need to put a brave face for the people around you. Maybe you may be going through a tough time in life, or the people around you are. Wow, this is crazy. You have 4 major arcana. Yeah, so it's okay to feel weak sometimes. It's okay to feel vulnerable sometimes as well. That's a message someone needs to hear out there. You know yourself when you hear it. For others of you, you're carrying burdens that you don't necessarily have to be carrying. So, yeah. I'm hearing, I'm gonna lay down my burdens down by the riverside. That's So yeah, some of you need to lay down those burdens for your own good. Alrighty, final card. This is crazy, Sagittarius. Alrighty, so before I get into your cards, let's see what's at the back of the deck. Wow, and we have your energy, Sagittarius, Temperance. So Temperance is um, a card that talks about bringing into balance that which was out of balance. So that makes sense. Maybe, with that visual that I was talking about, with some of you carrying burdens that are not yours, you are learning to, um, create balance, create a type of homeostasis in your life where you feel like something is too much. You are learning to realize and to um, set it down for the good of yourself and those involved. With this, I'm also getting, you may be in a situation, maybe an Aquarius is helping you with this as well. An Aquarius may be helping you put yourself into balance, put your mind, put your thoughts back into balance. It doesn't have to be. You may also have, Aquarius as your rising sign. Um, what I'm also getting from this is that you're also getting divine help, divine assistance at this point in time. I feel like you're going through a really significant point in your life because there's four major arcana on the board right now, which means you're going through a lot of major life lessons and you're meeting a lot of soulmates who may be in the form of family, friends, love interests who are teaching you important life lessons that you need to learn at this particular point in time. But when this comes out, this is beautiful because it means no more toxicity, getting rid of what doesn't serve you, and just coming to a place of balance. That's beautiful. Alrighty, so let's jump straight into your cards. The first card that we have here for you, Sagittarius, is the Major Arcana of Taurus. So you may be dealing with a Taurus, or you may have a soulmate, i.e. a family member, a friend, somebody who has a soul tie with you, a soul contract with you that is a Taurus, or you may have Taurus in your chart as well. Now, for me, what I'm getting with this right now is that you are really revisiting, your belief system. You're revisiting what you describe as your morals. You are kind of rewriting, so to speak, your moral code, your ethical code. You're revisiting what your values are and what is important to you in this life and how you want to um, conduct yourself, as a human being in the moral, ethical type of sense. With this, I'm also getting some of you are, revisiting um, the beliefs that, were ingrained in you as a child, and creating your own religion is what I'm hearing. Not to say that, you're starting a cult or something. Well, hey, you never know. Maybe for some of you, you are, but take it as it resonates. But what I mean is that you are just revisiting the things that you were told to believe when you were a child, revisiting what you feel is true to you and editing that belief system to fit what state of mind you are at right now. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, that's what I feel with this. For others of you, some of you are rethinking or, getting into commitments of some sort. Of of a higher type of sort, in April, I think, yeah, it was April. In April, I did a reading where the Four of Wands came out, and I said some of you may be getting married. So maybe some of you came into union with somebody, and now you're thinking about higher levels of commitment, especially because we're in Venus in retrograde in Gemini. So maybe after Venus goes direct, you will be, making a move to offer somebody a higher level of commitment. For others of you, this pertains to, you know, what I would call like the keys to your freedom, the keys to unlocking the system, so to say. So for you, some of you, this may be education wise, some of you are in school right now or are thinking about going back to school, trying to, access keys of knowledge, to open up your mind, to really just expand, your horizons of what you know, and what you don't know as well. That's what I'm getting with this. Now this is in the position of your past energy, so this is what you have been doing, and as May is coming to an end. Wow. Alrighty, so this is your present energy. So this is the energy coming into June. Now, when the Wheel of Fortune comes out, this talks about, somebody who has paid off, their karmic debts, somebody who has been able to um, kind of make amends with, God, Spirit, Source, Universe, and come to a point where they have done enough good deeds to the point where the universe is now paying them back with karmic retribution. So expect things to start going in your favor now, especially for those of you who have felt that, you've been carrying the world on your shoulders, as I got that visual of somebody in a gym, like carrying weights which are too heavy for them, and almost breaking their back. Um, so for some of you, you may feel like you've gone through a cycle, and I feel like it's been 10 years of a cycle, that of learning lessons, of repeating lessons that you haven't learned, but now the universe sees that you are ready, you have learned what you needed to learn, and now you are ready to receive the gifts and the abundance that is coming to you. And this is Jupiter energy, so this is your energy, Sagittarius energy. For me as a reader, it can also be Taurus or Leo, so you may have that in your chart, or you may have a soul tie with this placement in their chart. So prepare for abundance come June, which makes a lot of sense because Jupiter is in retrograde in Capricorn, and despite it being in Capricorn, it is actually in favor of you, Sagittarius. So a lot of beautiful things are coming to be for you come June. Now, for hidden forces at work, we have the Chariot card. So some of you are not aware of the amount of success and triumph and abundance that is coming towards you. For others of you, this may be in terms of, a person coming towards you. Some of you may have given up on a situation and felt that somebody has left your life forever, or you may feel like you may never come into contact with a certain type of person, but this person is charging into your life. From what I'm getting from this, some of you have really been on the manifestation path, and this is your manifestations charging towards you. For some of you, that manifestation may be in terms of, the yin to your yang, the divine masculine to your divine feminine. So that is coming, rushing in for you come June. So this is hidden because it's something that you're not aware of. So the cat's out of the bag. Now, this is the major arcana of Cancer, so you may be dealing with a Cancer, or you may have a prominent placement of Cancer in your chart. You may also be dealing with an Aries. I simply say that because the Emperor is here, and the Emperor denotes the sign of Aries. Now, for one more thing, there are some of you who have been working on something for a while now, and you will start to see the fruits of it coming in around July. Yeah, around July. is when you may start seeing the fruits of your labor coming in. Now, note that this is not full manifestation or full fruition of what you wish, but you will get at least signs from the universe, small signs that whatever you have been working on has gained you some fruit. So whether that's you starting a business and you start to gain a few customers, um, that's how the sign will manifest for you. Now, coming into what others are viewing you to be, like how they view your energy. Yes, that's a better way to say this. How others are viewing your energy this June, they see you as the Judgment card. Now, I think that's one of the best cards to be seen as, because this is someone who others feel that you are very self-aware, you have a high level of self-esteem, you are somebody who makes good judgment. And when I say good judgment, I mean like good judgment of character, good judgment of opportunities, somebody who is divinely guided, somebody who is really in tune with spirit source universe, who is in tune with their intuition, who listens to their intuition, somebody who also really reveres the realms of the ancestors of old, really taking in advice from knowledgeable sources, also really taking heed as well and learning and finding out more about, the angelic realms, just generally about their spirituality. Somebody who is coming to a position of really standing in their power based off of making good judgments, not only for self but for those around you as well. So that's great energy for people to view you as, Sagittarius. Now, moving on to your energy, your dominant energy this June is the Ace of Pentacles. This is Earth energy, so you may have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart, or you may be around somebody who has Aries. I keep saying Aries, so again, note, maybe there's a message for you there. Anyway, Earth energy. Um, I'm seeing you guys coming into full bloom this June, starting anew, taking an opportunity presented to you, and running with it, deciding to start over as well. Some of you are starting over, which is beautiful because, that's what life is. When something doesn't work, you have an opportunity to reinvent yourself, to start again, to start anew, because life is a story and you hold the pen. All you need to do is just turn the page and write something new. So that's what I'm feeling with this energy for you guys, Sagittarius. Just this may also be somebody offering you an opportunity this coming June. It could be an opportunity that leads to your stability. This stability could be in terms of finances. This could be stability in terms of a romantic relationship. This could be stability in terms of a friend that you can count on. And, when this card comes out, it's not just talk, it's something that you will see actually manifested, something you can see, touch, hear, feel, something that is tangible because you can hold it in your hands. Um, so this is your energy coming into June. Now, finally, we have your advice and opportunities card, which is the Six of Pentacles. So you may have Libra in your chart, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This talks about specifically, I feel like because it's in your advice position, I feel like you are being advised by the divine to be more, find ways in which you can give back. Find ways in which you can, because you have found, some wealth in self, a really great way to keep that abundance going is to give back in some sort of way. So you can give back in many ways. It doesn't have to be money wise. You can give back by, sharing your time with others. You can give back by sharing advice. You can give back in very many ways. But the type of giving back that you need to um, partake in is something that is tangible. You know what I mean? So think of the ways in which you can do that. For others of you, this is advice to, just keep balanced in terms of your finances. Don't spend more than you earn. Spend spend wisely is what I'm hearing. Um, like let it be equal give and equal take. Don't overspend, and then whatever you are earning becomes too little to fit your needs. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. For others of you, when it comes to relationships, you are being urged to really really take time to have and make sure you have balanced relationships. Balanced in the sense that you don't overgive of yourself, as well as not overtake from others. Yeah. All right, Sagittarius. So, before I get into your oracle cards, when I was meditating, I was really led to pick, some papers for you and read some messages from my book. I've been working on a book that is, well, basically self-help, as well as a book of just an anthology of poems. But when I was meditating, Archangel Raziel really led me to pick a paper that's going to assist you in your ascension work. So I've picked two papers. Let's see. So I'm going to pick a number and a letter, and then I'll read it for you. Okay, so you have letter D, and you have the number, 1. Alrighty, let's see what 1D says from my books. Alrighty, so number 1 is the topic of love. So let's see, 1D, you have a question. It says, am I wholeheartedly giving all the love I have? Am I wholeheartedly giving all the love I have? So I feel like that is the question, that you need to ask yourself come June. I feel like it will be something that will really assist you, especially in your process of manifesting your abundance. So let's close the reading with an oracle card for your energies of June. Thank you so much, Divine, for this beautiful reading for Sagittarius. Ooh, abundance came out. Go figure, guys. Go figure. At the back of the deck, we have Secret Spy, so there may be somebody, especially with this Chariot card in your hidden aspect, there may be somebody who has been secretly watching you, a secret admirer. I don't think this is like in a bad way that somebody has been watching you. Well, it could be. I don't know. You tell me. But from what I'm getting right off the bat, I don't think it's something bad. Yeah, slow down. So, yeah, maybe there is somebody who is wanting to rush in towards you, or you are wanting to rush towards something. So you are being urged because of the abundance that is coming to you. It's going to be something that is long lasting. You need to be slow and steady in your progress. So that there was your energy, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, if you want to book a reading, it's down below. Sending you all of the love and all of the light. Namaste.